Hey everyone, I'm here with a look at everything that happened last week in the Avalanche ecosystem that you might have missed. My name is DeFi. I create content all around crypto, educational content, all about crypto, all about Avalanche. I'm a member of Team 1 and it's my mission to share all the knowledge with you that you might have missed. So let's start with a quick look at the weekly price action for AVAX. AVAX opened around $21.04, saw a midweek high near $21.57, then dipped to a low of $18.44. It just closed the week at roughly $19.60, so overall it gave back about 6 to 7%, which is a pretty modest pullback after earlier gains. A lot of this was tied to everything that's going on with the wider market sentiment, tensions in the Middle East, etc. Investors got spooked, everyone sold off, and it happens to both stocks and crypto. Same time, the broader crypto market also saw a mild correction with Bitcoin and Ethereum also sliding from local highs. In short, it's not AVAX specific, it's all part of everything that's going on with the market mood and traders responding to global uncertainty. One other metric I always like to keep an eye on is Bitcoin dominance. So last week, Bitcoin dominance climbed massively and sharply, rising from 63% up to 65%, which is showing people are continuing to move capital into Bitcoin as a bit of a safer play, especially during global uncertainty. We know that when Bitcoin dominance rises, it usually means altcoins lag behind, with many alts, including AVAX, pulling back. But here's the thing, once it peaks and it starts to drop, that's when the money starts going into the altcoins, which can set the stage for alt season, and usually see retail investors coming in with fresh liquidity, which flows into all the other coins in the ecosystem. So just taking a quick look at the rest of the Avalanche ecosystem, there's a lot of red as you would expect in a week like we had, but also some big flashes of green. Big moves from the big green walrus as Hefe was up over 95% over the week. A lot of the big moves you see are mostly coming from the newer tokens that are launched on the Arena. So let's talk about the Arena taking center stage. So the Arena is essentially a social platform that's built on Avalanche. It's designed to integrate community interaction with DeFi. So not just recently, they launched the Arena Trade, which is their DEX that operates on Avalanche's C-chain. It enables users to swap Avalanche native tokens directly and importantly to launch tokens easily. Now what's cool about this is that DEX integrates closely with the Arena's social platform, allowing users to share information, trading insights, all with a bit of a community feel to it. Now obviously this does require being careful and doing your own research as there's tokens launching constantly on there. There's going to be a lot of rogues, but it pays to do your research and find out what's going on. So I am going to do a bit of a deep dive on the Arena, talking about just a few handy tips for you, so how you can see how best to play the system on there. And so yeah, just stay tuned, like and subscribe to see that. Now this week on the Arena app, it saw all-time highs for TVL, volumes and fees, which is all highlighted in this cool tweet by Kang, who is at EXK200, who is the BD and head of DeFi Ava Labs. Now the recent activity on the Arena trade has been huge, as this quick snapshot proves. The tokens WOLFI and LAMBO were both launched on the Arena this week. Now pretty much straight away, WOLFI reached a market cap of around 18 million, with liquidity exceeding $400,000, and thousands of transactions were recorded. LAMBO saw a peak market cap near 42 million shortly after launch. All of this is contributing to a massive increase in the Arena's overall trading volumes, and it's awesome to see the Arena's DEX doing so well and bringing eyes, hype and the all-important liquidity over to Avalanche. I'm going to add all the links in the description, so if you're not on the Arena, you can use my sign-up link there and check it out, and check out arena.trade to see what's hot. The figures on the Arena and more contributed to some big numbers on the Avalanche chain this week, so it's good to take a quick snapshot of some impressive numbers. Avalanche saw the highest TPS, which is transactions per second, across all layer 1s. Avalanche recently reached a peak of 6,512 TPS. It's had a good impact on fees generated, so Avalanche recorded over 29 million in fees generated over a recent 30-day period. So what does this all mean for network activity? Now, in addition to high TPS and fees, Avalanche is maintaining a healthy and active user base with more than 230,000 unique active wallets interactive on-chain and over 1.1 million transactions per day. Together, these stats are really showing how Avalanche's ongoing strength is a fast, efficient and widely used blockchain platform, which is what we love to see. The Retro 9000 grantees, the first batch, was also announced this week, with 19 Avalanche projects selected. They're going to receive retroactive grants with over 1 million awarded from the $40 million pool. Now there's some awesome projects on there, and these are all going to be projects to look at now and to keep an eye on for the future. I'll add the link to the full list in the description so that you can check them out. Other announcement you might have missed this week is that Avalanche is now live on Infinex. This means Infinex users can now access Avalanche DeFi directly with native on-chain support. No bridges, no extra steps, just low-fat, low-cost trading and access to the full Avalanche ecosystem direct from the Infinex platform. It's a big boost for user accessibility and DeFi adoption on Avalanche, which is what we like. Also this week, Avalanche welcomed a major new addition. Ether.fi's WOLFI, a top liquid restaking protocol, which is backed by a massive 6.4 billion in TVL, is now live on Avalanche. What's the big deal with this? Liquid restaking lets you stake assets here. ETH, well, being able to use them in DeFi apps. With Ether.fi's weETH, Avalanche users can now stake ETH, earn rewards, and keep their tokens liquid for more DeFi opportunities. It moves Avalanche deeper into the liquid staking space, making it easier for users to maximize yield while staying active in DeFi. If you want to have a look at some of the options for DeFi, there should be a link popping up now where you can see another video that I did all about DeFi and yield on Avalanche, so that's worth taking a look at. Hope you enjoyed this week's update. My name is DeFi. If you do like this type of content, all about the Avalanche ecosystem and educational crypto content as a whole, do jump on, like and subscribe. Peace out, good vibes.